Welcome to Virtual World in Education. I can see your mind is all over now. Don't worry, today we will take through the journey by looking at the background, current use, advantages and disadvantages, and lastly, the guidelines for effective use of Virtual World in Education. Virtual World can be defined as a computer-based online community environment that is designed and shared by individuals so that they can interact in a custom-built, simulated world. Virtual World can be used in different platforms to serve different purposes such as engineering, businesses and education and many more. Now let's look at the current use of Virtual World. Virtual World is used to achieve different goals, but we're going to highlight only 4 of them, which are virtual campuses, which is very popular in universities, secondly, language learning, thirdly, collaboration, and lastly, conferences facilities. There are various advantages of Virtual World, but for today let's look at the following advantages. Virtual World in Education prevent higher dropout rates, provide more authentic learning, offer unique and engaging learning. Situated learning, and more importantly, it closes the gap between technological-based solution and traditional learning. Krellin highlights 5 disadvantages of Virtual World. Firstly, traditional support required. Secondly, internet connection is required. Thirdly, may not run on powerful computers. Fourthly, requires administration rights of use on Windows PC, and lastly, reliability of the system is not under the control of institutions. These are the guidelines that need to be followed for an effective use of Virtual World. 1. Make sure you select the right type of Virtual World. 2. Analyze the frequent of use by students. 3. Allow freedom of creativity. This will encourage students to participate as they are not strictly monitored. 4. Completion on one task should unlock the next task, also known as deadlock. 5. Reward creativity and innovation. All these guidelines leads to a perfect use of Virtual World. Now let's take a quick recap on what we have done in this section. We looked at background of Virtual World in Education. We further discussed the current applications, advantages, disadvantages and lastly, guidelines of effective use. Please note that this information is proudly delivered by Delomo, Nazuzo, Kai, Lungani, Indumizo and Silly.